It's 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, November 18th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel sign-off news on this late Sunday night, November 18th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and just before the Peter Channel closes up for the night, a summary of the late night news headlines on this late Sunday night, 39 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel sign-off news is Florida recount obviously confirms that Rick Scott is going to be a U.S. Senator. Senate barrels towards showdown over President Trump's court picks. Campfire, death tolls raised at 77, more than 10,000 homes burned. Trump says he is going to listen to recorded a vicious Khashoggi killing. Rent storms closing Massachusetts financial pressures mount. And battle Florida County elections head reportedly resigns. Ex-judge who brutally assaulted his wife in 2014 is arrested after she's found dead. The White House reporters had made President free long before Jim Acosta. Bloomberg's donation will make Hopkins loan-free and need-blind. China hoped for a soft power win at APEC, instead Xi Jinping left dissatisfied. Israel embattled Netanyahu warns of irresponsible snap vote. Protesters in Tijuana, Mexico want migrant caravan to leave. In the town of Norton, the town is losing 2 more department heads, including Water and Sewer Superintendent Bernie Marshall, as Norton's recreation director is also departed. Marshall has taken a job in Walpole and is leaving in the middle of December. Selectman Chairman Bob Kimball said he is offered a better position and he wished him very well. And Kimball said he took a lot of heat over the dirty water. It's unfortunate, and he did a great job there, and he went out of mask because of the water situation. It wasn't his fault. Marshall came on board on 2013 long after the poor water quality situation cropped up. And the town will start a search for the new recreation director, Nicola Corino, who has been in the post nearly 2 years, has submitted her resignation because she's moving to a new job. Tim Cook explained why Apple accepts billions from Google despite privacy concerns. Asia shares, edge ahead, Fed cautions, drags on $1. Steve Carell, Don the bailout, wig to patrol President Trump and Jeff Bezos on SNL. Liners, I'm looking at where the place to blame. Others wonder if their pilot can fly the plane. A former North Korean soldier said a majority of young North Koreans are indifferent to the policy. Six in the regime failed to keep people loyal to the leadership in an interview. Australian man dies after apparent stingray wound. Billionaire and former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg donated $1.8 billion to Maryland Johns Hopkins University on Sunday. Mary Church hopes to prompt discussion with a banner. Turkey Brigade prepares Thanksgiving meal baskets for 3,300 families in the Delaware area. Attleboro police are searching the 2 men who were seen fleeing from the driveway of a South Main Street duplex where they reported the private bomb of the car Sunday night. John McCall says Taunton Airport security system is used as Mike Mountain was not optimistic by a citizen fights the better part of the meeting turns out with the city council convener and needs the airport. Middlebury man charged in through Stavin and Carver. Three years later, it closed. Rainbow's End Playground in Bridgewater still stands its race. The town faced a legal limbo surrounded one question: was technically possible for knocking it down? Insect-inspired microfluids could help Ant-Man and the Wasp breathe. New pediatric drugs shows life-saving potential. DRC able first enough fight Ebola, resuming in Vinny after deadly violence. Honey passport linked to 4 infant multiple cases. According to Texas health officials, and second on new infant passport could protect against allergies, research says. In Manchester, New Hampshire, 199 Zachary Road, smoke in the building, and Chelsea in Massachusetts at Jarvis Avenue, working fire, 9:24 p.m., 2 alarm fire. Peter Childusaw, 11:04 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a sports report. Chicago Bears leading the Minnesota Vikings 22 14 at Soldier Field on Sunday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys on the Atlanta Falcons, 22-19. Let's take the 100 plus scrimmage yards for the 24-10-minute square. Baltimore Ravens, 24. Cincinnati Bengals, 21. Detroit Lions edge at the Carolina Panthers, 28-19. Indianapolis Colts pass the Tennessee Titans, 38-10. New York Giants edge at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 30-35. Houston Texans over the Washington Redskins, 23-21. Pittsburgh Steelers over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 20-16. Arizona Cardinals fall to the Oakland Raiders, 23-21. Denver Broncos over the LA Chargers, 23-22. And the non-Saints thrash the Philadelphia Eagles, 48-7. Look at some NHL scores. Dallas Stars 6, New York Islanders 2, Hurricanes 2, New Jersey Devils 1, Chicago Blackhawks 3, Minnesota Wild 1, Colorado Avalanche 4, Anaheim Ducks 3, and the Vegas Golden Knights 6, Edmonton Oilers 3. Memphis Grizzlies 100, Minnesota Timberwolves 87. The Los Angeles Lakers 113, Miami Heat 97, and the Orlando Magic 131, New York Knicks 117. Portland Trail Blazers 119, Washington Wizards 109, San Antonio Spurs 104, and the Golden State Warriors 92. If the Carmelo Lakers did not question themselves as the LeBron James, children's time is 11:06 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! It's letting you get on the MTA subway, Cape on the ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways. Route 9 eastbound side, Little Middletown, Connecticut. Route 2 eastbound side, Little around Connecticut. And Rhode Island, it's looking good. Connecticut looking good. Massachusetts looking good. 89 northbound side, Little around New London, New Hampshire. 93 on the southbound side, Little Victoria, New Hampshire. 93 on the northbound side, Little around Linden, Vermont. 295 at the northbound side, so the Maine, Quebec, and Southport, Maine. And Autowood 15 at the northbound side, so in 7 Quebec towards Montreal. 87 on the southbound side, Little around Cedar Springs and Line Expressway, Little Swan 295 in Queens, New York. Peter Chill News Time. 11:07 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite loaded shows light clouds covering much of Boston and points north and west and central western Massachusetts, Connecticut, extreme northern portion of Rhode Island, and some snow flurries Boston vicinity, and down around northeastern portion of Massachusetts, stretching down central western portion of Massachusetts, and stretching to the southern Vermont, and up to New Hampshire, and up to Maine, and stretching west along from the 88 quarter from Albany down to Binghamton and north central and northeastern portions of PA and the northeastern portions of Pennsylvania, and stretching to southern Maine. Snow showers around southern Quebec and the northeastern portions of Ontario, and rain central portions of Pennsylvania all the way down to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and eastern portions of Ohio, and rain in southwest portions of Indiana and the southeastern Ohio, Illinois, and snow in east central portions of Illinois, and snow flurries in northern Ontario and the UP, Michigan, and northern Wisconsin, and the north central portions of Minnesota. Looking at the future cast, the snow's gonna continue to fall throughout the overnight, and it's gonna be turning to sleep for much of Worcester County and for the 495 belt from Worcester all the way down to Lowell. By about the morning commute and expected of rain in Boston and points north, while sleet and snow up in Vermont and the New Hampshire and up in Maine. So the best bet for rain will be Boston and points north and central Massachusetts, while expected sleet and snow, and before it will stretch away in the night hours. Then it'll cut up and it'll continue to have a second match of rain showers for tomorrow night. Looking at the temperatures for the mountain region news. In the 30s for much of interior southern New England with 40 degree wind in Norwood, 40 in Newport, and it is in the upper 30s, the low 40s in the Cape and Islands, while it's in the 20s, the low 30s in Northern New England, it's 10 degree wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and 18 in Berlin, New Hampshire. Tonight, light snow will fall, especially north of the Massachusetts Turnpike, making later in the morning, potential 12 hours of snow accumulating in the waterways with reduced visibility. Day 27, Monday for Saturday, light snow, even change over the rain or simply coming to an end. Additional light accumulation possible of high terrain of northwest Massachusetts where pedestrian travel has continued with accumulated snow on roadways and reduced livability. Monday night or Tuesday, Monday possibly have snow for sometime late Monday night or Tuesday evening, travel back to especially with significantly reduced visibility in the port possibility and treated service the greatest risk with accumulated snow on roadways will be north and west of I-95 corridor. There's even a low risk of pockets of freeze rain for time Tuesday morning across the higher terrain. Southern western Massachusetts Tuesday morning commuters are likely to be impacted. Okay. Looking at the forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some chest rain storm before midnight, then a chest rain. Class calm at 32 degrees. Calm with chest rain at 50%. Low to no situation expected. Monday, rain likely rain before noon. High spot between 11 a.m. and noon. Now west, class calm at 47 degrees. Light variable wind. Chest rain at 6%. Dew spots between the second quarter days possible for Monday night. Rain likely may after 4 a.m. class cap at 33 degrees at coffee carried at northeast wind. 5 miles every night, chest space to the 6 dew spots less than 7 days possible. For Tuesday, rain before 3 p.m. and then chest rain and snow between 3 and 4 p.m. Then a chance of snow after 4 p.m. patch about for 1 p.m. high near 40 degrees and stop for about 5 to 8 miles an hour, chest space is 8%. Little notes to expected for Tuesday night, chance of snow. Rain before 7 p.m. patch cost about 24 degrees and west about 5 to 7 miles an hour, chest space is 30%. Wednesday, Boston and patch cost about 13 degrees for Thanksgiving Day. Sunday, mostly coast about 24 about 11 degrees. Friday, Sunday, class about 32, about 19 degrees. And for Saturday, part Sunday, mostly class about 43, about 29 degrees. Chest space is 30%. But it's chance of rain, freeze, rain, and sleet. And Sunday, chest rain, class about 45 degrees. Chest space is 50%. Right now, Norton, it is overcast at 39. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel Sun Off News on this late Sunday night, November 18th, 2018. I'm Peters. Hope you have a good night with a good party to the dossier tomorrow morning. Hope you have a good night.